Hey everyone, today we're ice fishing. Stick around for this week's outdoor adventure. Hi, my name is Dan and welcome to DC Outdoors. If this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, please get started by clicking the like, subscribe, and bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Well, let's get fishing. Well, it's Saturday, March 11th, 2023. Got a few more weeks left in the ice fishing season, and me and my son are out at Lake Isle, which is again about an hour or so west of Edmonton. I think it's supposed to be about -7 or so degrees Celsius. It's relatively calm, so we're excited to be out here fishing. I'll be honest, we got a pretty late start today. I don't think we got out here onto the ice until maybe about like 9:30 or so. So definitely a little bit later than we would have liked to have, left the house and got on the road. But we have as much time here as we want to fish. So we're mainly probably targeting walleye or pike. But I'm hearing that there are some perch in here too, so we got our eyes peeled for that. My son is inside of the ice fishing tent right now, and he's set up in there with the jaw jacker on with a spoon and a jig head with a minnow. So he's set up in there. He did have a couple of little nibbles, maybe about an hour or so ago. So right after we got set up, he had a couple little nibbles, but just wasn't able to set the hook, which makes me think that they were probably walleye. And I'm outside of the tent. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 4 holes drilled around here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 holes drilled out here. And one of them has a tip up, and the other one here I'm just jigging with a jigging spoon. I have a little fish finder going down here. I haven't had really much for blips. I did try jigging a little bit with a teeny tiny tungsten jig, just to see if we could catch any perch, but like I said, the fish finder wasn't picking up any blips, so not too optimistic about that. So my strategy out here is probably going to be just a hole hop. So I'm going to spend 10-15 minutes in the hole jigging with a spoon, move along to the next hole, and so on. So the holes have all been drilled now for over an hour, so I think any disruption of me drilling should have calmed down already. So yeah, we'll jig here for 15 minutes, jig another one for 15 minutes, and so on, and see if we get any luck. And if we need to, we'll pop some more holes in a bit here as well. So yeah, stick with us on this one. Well, it's probably been about an hour since I last checked in with you guys. I hopped around through, I think this is my 4th hole. I actually just drilled this one. It's only in about 10 feet of water. Haven't had any bites. I've been kind of taking turns jigging with a little tungsten jig with a bunch of little mealworms on it, and then following it up with a walleye spoon and dropping that and just seeing if anything hits it. But it's been slow going. Most of the people that I've seen drive by, and we have like a fairly well-used road here behind me. Most of the people that have driven by and have been telling me that they are not really catching much either, not having much luck. So I don't know what's going on, man. The water here is fairly almost green. You can't really see much. Even inside the tent, I think we're only in 12 or 13 feet of water, and you can't see the bottom at all. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Did you get a bite?
I felt a nibble.
You felt a nibble? We'll catch him already. Well, I had a bite on a flag tip up, ran out after it, and nothing was there. Let it sit for a little bit, checked the bait. Bait was definitely not where I had it on the jig head, so something definitely hit it, but we'll see if it comes back or not. Just had that tip up go off again. Ran over and he had picked the minnow clean, so got another minnow on there. Helped some folks here a minute ago too. They have an auger like mine, a strike master, 10-inch one, and it wasn't drilling holes, so went over and helped them out a little bit. Got some holes punched for them, and I got my lines back in the water here, and yeah, hopefully that one comes back to the flag. We'll see. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock here. We haven't had much luck at all. Aside from my son having a few little nibbles inside the tent and me having a few little nibbles on the tip up, it's been pretty brutal. I think we're gonna probably start packing. Yeah, some days we get a little bit of action, other days we get skunked, but you might see this video transition here now into part 2, which means we're heading out fishing on Sunday. If that's the case, I hope that we break the skunk streak and have a little bit of luck tomorrow. Thanks for making it this far. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, March 12th. We're out here at it again. This time we're back out at Wabamun Lake, out at the same spot where we had a little bit of luck last weekend. Today it's me and my other son. And we're out here targeting walleye specifically, but I know that there's also some pike around here too. So we're just getting set up. It's a little bit of a foggier morning, a little bit cooler than it was yesterday, but definitely hoping for a change of luck. Yesterday was pretty slow, pretty boring, so we're hoping that my little guy can keep engaged by catching some little walleye here, which Wabamun is typically known pretty well for. So anyways, we're going to crawl into the tent here right away. We're gonna have a jaw jacker out here, probably a flag tip up, and then me and my son will be inside the tent. Yeah, we'll check in with you as you go, and wish us a ton of luck today, guys. We need I just connected with a good friend of mine, Geoff from Dorward Outdoor Adventures. We just had a little video chat. He's out here on the lake as well, just at a similar area where we were back in December when he and I caught a bunch of fish, and it's too bad him and I couldn't connect. We're out here at the exact same spot where my son and I had a bunch of luck in last week's video last week. So my younger guy here, you know how kids are, you know, you want to get out to the same spot, use the same tackle and use the same bait and hopefully replicate the same day. So unfortunately Geoff and I's paths couldn't cross today, but it was good to connect with him anyways. And I'll put a link here above me to either the video that Geoff and I did when we caught a bunch of fish, or his video this week if he puts one out for this trip. But yeah, it's nice to connect with him a little bit. Otherwise, I think what we're probably going to do here for a little bit is probably do some hole hopping. I think I'm going to go take that power auger and we're going to go drill some holes, and then, you know, spend 15-20 minutes per hole, and if we don't get any action, just jump along to the next one. Kind of do that for a little bit, and we'll just leave the tent set up here for a lunch station or a place to warm up if we get cold. So I think that's the plan right now, folks, and we will check in with you soon. It's about 10 to 1. I'm not sure how much longer we'll be able to stick around. My little dude, not quite as resilient as the older one, but he's inside the tent right now having some noodles, little ramen, but it's pretty cold today compared to yesterday too. That's always the funny thing about the two boys with their different ages, is it's hard sometimes, because the things that are easy for one can be impossible for the other. All right, my friends, well, I think that's gonna wrap up this one. I appreciate you sticking out with us here for this 2-day ice fishing marathon. Put in a lot of effort yesterday and a little bit of effort today, and didn't have the luck, but the ice fishing season is short, so it's nice to get out as much as we can. It ends March 31st, so hopefully I'll be able to get out once or twice more before it's all over. As always though, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. Well, once again though, if this was your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please get started by clicking that like, subscribe, and bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Until next time, we'll see you outdoors.